Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Mikey, it's been almost 2 weeks since we did a video. I've missed everybody.
Almost seems like we've been gone forever, huh?
I know it. We've just been so busy. We're trying to get a website up and running. And we've got
a new Facebook group.
Yeah, Christian Cult Survivors, I think
Yeah.
is the name of it. We finally got that up and running. So anyone who just wants to discuss Bible, type discussions, you're welcome to come join us. And also, our friends sent us some wine glasses from the Stonehill Winery and a special bottle of wine. And so we've been saving it for a special occasion.
Tonight's a special occasion.
We're celebrating. They sent us a bottle of Jackass wine.
What?
So we thought that was appropriate.
No. It's not Jackass. It's Jackass.
It's Jackass, and there's even a picture of a donkey.
It's Jackass. Now, listen. My family, their last name is Jakes. That's how they pronounce it. Jakes. Jacques. Just like it's spelled on this bottle there. But it's pronounced Jacques. Like Jacques Cousteau. So it's Jackass, not Jackass.
Okay, well...
Don't make me establish any more dominance over you than I have to.
Yeah, well, you guys talk funny back then. So.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Park the car at the bar.
Yeah, couldn't understand a word he said when I first met him.
I know it. I've come a long way since then.
Yes, you have. It's taken me 35 years to train.
Yeah, I've got just a little bit more training, All right, I got that much more training to go, trust me.
And Mikey just celebrated his 53rd birthday yesterday, the 26th. He's the first Brooks man to make it to 53, so
yeah,
we're
and I
happy
got all the
about that.
gray hairs and the arthritis to prove it, too.
Yeah, but we're glad he's still around.
Oh, yeah, I am too, trust me.
Yeah. We also want to give a shout out to everybody, and yes, I know I sound like a broken record, but I am running a little bit behind on emails and comments, and I will get around, I will get to all of you, and I appreciate your patience. And it's really
phenomenal. It's just the response.
And the love and support when we lost our channel. I mean, the next morning after we lost our channel, we had 200 emails.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, so much for your love and support. And, we will get to them as soon as possible. And
do you want to do a special shout out for
to Clarity? Yes, our dear friend Clarity. We know you're going through a rough time right now, so we just want to give you a shout out.
We're thinking of you.
Yeah,
we are.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
we know the situation's not good, but just to let you know, you're in our thoughts and our prayers, and we hope that things do work out. And if you have a need to talk or want a couple of shoulders to cry on, we'll be here for you.
Yeah, and we're here for you. So anyway, and
so what's the good news? Well, we got gnats flying around here right now.
Something. They're trying to take my wine.
So what do we got on the agenda tonight that's made us so happy?
Well, first we're going to pull out our elder's letter.
Because remember, we were saving Jackass for a special occasion. This is a special occasion.
Well, this is kind of appropriate then, because we are dealing with jackasses. I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out this elder's letter from March 29th, and we're just going to remind everybody what they said, okay? Now, this is about the adjustments to the donation arrangement and all of that, the one that's been going around all over the place. Okay. The need for kingdom halls and assembly halls is greater than ever before. At this time, over 13,000 kingdom hall projects and 35 assembly hall projects are needed worldwide.
Now remember, when we did this video originally, I said what's going to happen is that the elder reading this is going to convert kingdom hall project, the 13,000 kingdom hall projects, into 13,000 kingdom halls. And within a few weeks, when these letters started getting read throughout the kingdom halls, our friends were notifying us that that's exactly what the elders did. They converted the 13,000 projects into needing 13,000 kingdom halls.
Yep. And also something that we mentioned at that time, how there was going to be local needs talk about them not meeting their donations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we're already getting them by the
Yeah, we're also
bushelful.
hearing those. And Jerry Jones did a video about
Yeah.
how they were given a talk saying that they weren't meeting their donation
They weren't meeting their
arrangement.
requirements. So, hey,
Yeah.
the tithing is alive and well. Well, at least it's alive. I don't know about how well it is right now, but it's alive.
Yeah. But we have a friend who sent us some information, and we want to thank the Island Apostate.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
for
much.
this information, and we enjoyed talking to you.
Yep.
And their pictures turned out better than Google Earth.
Yeah.
So we're going to use their pictures.
So the object of discussion really goes back to that elders letter, we need 13,000 kingdom halls. Yeah. Well, guess what Watchtower just did in an island community? And we have the newspaper clipping to back up what we're saying.
Well, this is from the Pacific Business News. It's the article, and I've actually got two articles here, to establish a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, the name of the article is Long's Drugs to Open New Store in East Honolulu near Hanaya Shopping Center. I guess we need James here to translate these Hawaiian names. Okay, so Long's Drugs has purchased property for $7.6 million. That's almost $8 million.
Well, 7.6.
Yeah. From the Jehovah's Witnesses for a new store and pharmacy in East Honolulu.
Hey, Watchtower, here's to a $7.6 million successful sale of 4 kingdom halls, you knuckleheads.
Yeah. Now, Long's Drug also is the same company as CVS, and we know here in the United States on the mainland, they're everywhere. Just about every corner has a CVS drugstore. Okay, Rhode Island-based CVS Caremark Corporation, who owns the Long's Drugs chain in Hawaii, and KZ DevCo, the California-based company that serves as the drugstore's chain's exclusive developer in the state of Hawaii, recently pulled building permits for the 1.4-acre property at 5156 I apologize, I'm slaughtering in this name.
Highway.
Kalananaoli Highway. Sorry, guys. James, where are you to pronounce these when I need you? Which was at one time home to the popular Ranch House restaurant. A CVS Long spokesman did not immediately return a message left by PBN. Pacific Business News. Collier's International... Oops, sorry. Skipped a paragraph. The fee simple property, which includes a 2-story, 24,200 square foot building, the former current home to the Jehovah's Witnesses, and a 2,279 square foot building, the former home to a veterinarian clinic. Okay, and it had been on the market since the summer of 2012. Okay, now this is when it gets interesting. Collier's International Hawaii, who represented the seller, or Jehovah's Witnesses,
Watchtower,
told PBN that Jehovah's Witnesses sold their property.
Wait for it!
Because they need a smaller location closer to where their members live.
Boom! And there you have it. Watchtower shrinkage.
Smaller location. Okay, now first I got a question. Yeah, we understand they need a smaller location where their members live. It's an island. It's not like it's the state of Texas.
But here's the thing. Now can I put this into context, or do you need to read some more first?
They just go on to describe the property, but they do give the address here. So I Googled this address.
We Googled it, and we're going to show some pictures. But here's the thing, friends. Jehovah's Witnesses, you have to understand Okay? This particular piece of property had 4 kingdom halls built into it on the ground floor. On the upstairs level was a conference center and housing, correct?
Okay, well, I was going to say the building is 2-story and it has a very large parking lot. And the first floor has 4 full-size kingdom halls. Okay?
Yeah.
8 congregations were meeting in these 4 kingdom halls. The second floor has apartments and conference rooms. Okay?
Okay, so now we want you Jehovah's Witnesses to understand your organization does not need 13,000 kingdom halls, because Watchtower just sold 4 of them, were 8 congregations. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses, you know as well as I do, because I've been one of your members for 42 years. I know the statistics. The average kingdom hall will run between 80 to 100 publishers, give or take either way. So if you've got 8 congregations just give you the low ball number of 80 publishers per congregation, that's 640 Jehovah's Witnesses. Poof!
Dispersed.
Gone. You see? Because they need smaller arrangements. That's not growth. That's shrinkage.
And here's the interesting part in all of this is a reliable source has told us that one of the elders of one of these congregations was asked if there is future plans, if they are going to be buying property and building a new kingdom hall or 2. No.
No. There are no plans.
There's no immediate future plans
to replace these 4 kingdom halls.
Yep. The $7.6 million was sent to the society, and they aren't allowed to keep any of it and build a new kingdom hall.
So all of them brothers and sisters that donated their hard working money, their cash, to buy this property, to renovate everything into your 4 kingdom halls. Gone. All that donated money for your kingdom halls is just gone. It became an absolute windfall for the Watchtower and Babel Craft Society. See, Watchtower is not a religion. They are in the business of buying and selling, renovating property at your expenses, Jehovah's Witnesses. Think about it. Yeah, your expense. You figured this out. They sent a letter saying there's a need for 13,000 kingdom halls, and they just sold 4, a complex in Hawaii, and dispersed 4 congregations. Now, the other thing you have to keep in mind, Jehovah's Witnesses, and Kim and I have already verified this, and we know this to be factual. During the 2014 memorial season, we got reports that your brothers and sisters were sending to Kim and I that your kingdom halls had empty seats by the 10s, 20s, 30s, and 40s for your memorial. You're not filling those seats, are you, Jehovah's Witnesses? This is a reality check.
And some congregations had no visiting people from the territory at all. It was only the current publishers.
Yes. So when Watchtower says there's a need for 13,000 kingdom halls, they're blowing smoke up your skirts, because they sold the complex in Hawaii and dispersed 800 to 900 of your brothers and sisters to smaller congregations. But see, the only reason why Watchtower could do that is because those smaller congregations had the seats available to put those Jehovah's Witnesses in. Is it making sense to you, Jehovah's Witnesses? You need 13,000 kingdom halls, but Watchtower just made a bundle of money selling these 4, this complex in Hawaii, and sent all those other brothers to surrounding kingdom halls that were not able to fill their seats either. Otherwise, there'd have been no place to send the ones that they dispersed.
Well,
I'll drink to that.
You know why they're not gonna spend money on property and building new kingdom halls, don't you? Because they've got some big child abuse cases coming up here pretty soon. That they're gonna have to pay out some mega bucks. So you Jehovah's Witnesses, be sure you keep up your donations. You know. and your tithing,
Please.
because they're going to need it. They're going to need it. And also, I wanted to mention real quick, were we done with this subject, or can I change it?
Well, no, that's fine, because I can come back on track. I just really want to say, Jehovah's Witnesses, honestly, sit back and listen to what Kim and I are saying. You can Google these reports. You can Google Earth. You can look at the complex. I think we're gonna show a picture of one of the smaller.
We've got some pictures, and you can go to Google Earth yourself, and I'll put the address so that you can Google this, because we've got some other interesting videos coming up soon of stuff people have sent us about Kingdom Halls. But I also wanted to mention real quick that there's an email going around for the brothers and sisters, the Jehovah's Witnesses in Africa. The government has banned meeting together in large groups because of the Ebola virus.
Yeah.
So what do Jehovah's Witnesses do? Oh, this is persecution, and the government is trying to forbid us. No, it's common sense. If one person in your group has the Ebola virus, you're all dead.
You've all got it. Come on, get real. You're talking about manufactured BS from Watchtower, as opposed to literal scientific evidence that the Ebola virus is a very real thing. It's not imaginary. We feel for those people that have lost their lives and those that have got it. Jehovah's Witnesses in Africa do not succumb to Watchtower thinking and think that you can still meet in small groups and think that this is persecution coming from the government.
It's a Philippine disaster all over again.
Yeah. Be willing to obey, even if it's not practical from a human standpoint. You're talking about Ebola, people.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I sure as heck wouldn't risk going to a meeting to end up bleeding out of every orifice of my body.
Hell yeah, hell no.
But the thing is what they're doing.
Pass me the wine, please.
Is they're basically disobeying the government, and so they're meeting in like smaller groups in homes, kind of like book study groups. Well, this is still against the ban in this country.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because my family is shunning me, but last time I heard, my little brother Mark, who is in the International Building program, was in Africa, down in that area working on the new branch.
Yeah, so please, the brothers and sisters, Jehovah's Witnesses in Africa, use some common sense, use some wisdom, use the brain that God gave you to use. What makes more sense? Meeting in small groups because Watchtower says you have to be faithful and get Ebola, or obey what the authorities say and just disperse for a little while until the Ebola threat is past? You're not going away, okay? Once this Ebola virus is past, you'll be able to re-meet in your little groups, and you'll be able to carry on. You'll be able to still click that little button where it says jw.org. Oh, and by the way, the ones off to the side that say, apostate, JW, that'll be Kim and I and everyone else that does all these apostate videos. Exactly. Jerry Jones. Ray Aldridge. So
the unknown what's his name?
I don't know. But there's
who was I thinking of?
I don't know.
The Unwitnessed.
Yeah, the Unwitnessed.
JW Pistate.
Yeah, JW Fairy Tale. I mean, we're all using some common sense here, Jehovah's Witnesses. So please,
Screwed Generation.
Yeah, please use your common sense when it comes to this. It's just not worth getting the Ebola virus,
or spreading it
around. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this nice being able to make videos as long as we want instead of being stuck to 15 minutes?
Hey, look at that. Yeah, we're at 19.5 seconds. That's pretty cool now.
So anyway, we hope everyone can celebrate along with us. I know it's just a small little thing, but you know what?
Well, there again, we want to thank the Island Apostate for for turning us on to this. We certainly enjoyed Skyping with you Sunday night. That was a hoot. And thank you for the information, because it just shows the contradiction from the letter to the congregations. There's a need of 13,000 Kingdom Halls, and yet they're selling up these because there's not enough Jehovah's Witnesses to fill the seats.
get the buildings closer to their members.
Yeah.
It's an island.
Come on.
How many miles could it be?
Well, here's the thing. They told this reporter one thing because they want to get closer to their members, but yet when the members ask the elders what are the plans, the elders are saying we don't have any plans. So, there's a lot of smoke being blown up people's backside.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say our old congregation is 47 miles away. So
yeah. Yeah, why not get one closer to me? Come on.
Well, you all have a great evening.
This has been a hoot.
Oh, it's been
this has been fun.
And we're not done celebrating yet because we've got some more research to do.
Yeah.
We've got some gems coming. And
I've got us. Oops, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say we want to thank our friend. I forget what name we were going to give him right now, but thank you for sending us some recordings. I don't remember what his name was.
Well, you can tell me. Oh, okay. Well, if you don't remember, then it doesn't do no good to whisper to my ear, does it?
No, it doesn't. I don't remember. I can't blurt out his real name.
Well, no, you can't do that.
Well, I'll just say thank you very much, sweetie, for your governing body talks.
Oh, yes, yeah. And we've got some good things coming. We just got to sit down and do them. I hope Friday I'll have Friday off, and I hope to sit down and do a short subliminal image video. I'll probably do that one by myself, huh?
Probably. I've got 4 jewelry orders I'm working on.
Yeah. And
I'm also working with a friend doing our website. And then, of course, now that we've got our Facebook group up and running, I got to put in an appearance since, I am an administrator. So.
Well, and we have, we've got a really classy group of administrators. And members. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And members. Well, that's just a given.
Yeah,
that's just a given.
Your friends all together in one place doesn't get much better than that, does it?
So we want to thank everybody for watching. And again, thank you so much for the outpouring of love and support. And, it's not going to be Kim and I that's going to bring down Watchtower. It's going to be the support groups. It's going to be everybody. One person is incapable of bringing down Watchtower. It's going to be a collective effort.
That reminds me.
Did you remember something?
Yes, I just remember. Okay. I want to say hi to Soguro.
Oh, yes, yeah.
A little bird told me that he just turned in his disassociation letter, so.
Yeah. See, that's more shrinkage, isn't it, Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah.
See, you're shrinking because the work that we're doing in exposing the lies and the hypocrisy and the money scams, because, Watchtower is not really in this to educate people about the Bible or God or Christ. They're in it to make millions upon millions of dollars buying and selling properties, and they're getting Jehovah's Witnesses. I know because I was part of it, to donate my labor to building up their kingdom halls, their property, so that they can turn around and sell them for millions of dollars, and don't even get a thank you for our labor.
And for those of you who haven't seen Jerry Jones's video lately, one of his latest ones, where governing body can't answer a question.
Yeah.
Good job, Jerry.
Yeah.
I swear, when they see his caller ID come up, I mean, they must just
cringe. It makes
you
wonder why they just don't, hit delete. Just hit delete.
Oh, it's Jerry again.
Yeah.
Don't take his call. Don't answer any questions.
So anyhow, I guess we should let these good people get to bed or get on with their day. So say good night, Kim.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, y'all. Bye.